Yeah, so the internationals are here, and I'm very excited because we get to watch Victor Osimhen, the national team again. We get to watch Ademola Lookman destroy everybody and further, strengthen his claim for the CAF Africa Football of the Year. And we get to see Ghana cry again.
Very important.
That's in fact that's the best part. They will cry. They are not officially jar.
They're not going to Morocco.
They are not going. So. We know they are not
That's
going.
That's sad, actually.
We need them to not win any match in the whole group.
I always look forward to bantering Ghana at the tournament, but
I'm starting to pity them. It's like bantering Manchester United. They've been so bad for so long that it's no longer
fun. You also need to banter them in the competition. So if they're not there, okay.
Like, who will I now be looking forward to bantering after the jar first round?
But still, let them not go.
Let them not go, Sha. It's the ultimate flex. They'll be at home watching us. They say they have lights. They should use the lights to watch us at AFCON.
Fair enough.
But yeah, what games are we looking forward to?
Definitely not England. I will personally avoid
with those
8 players. Eight major players are pulled out, and
squad depth.
Yeah, I remember I was saying this earlier in the season that this internationals 4 windows is quite.
But it's always been like it's just that it wasn't competitive.
Yes, but
it was friendlies.
But this. And we're already seeing players are already getting too many injuries, especially the Premier League. And when you think about Premier League, that in December is always full on a game in 3 days. You understand why many of them are protecting their health for now. That I beg, there's no point. There's a lot to lose, especially with the Champions League new format that will still stretch till February. So they'll be
before you enter the knockouts.
No point. So Saka is not playing. I think Palmer pulled out. Loads of players pulled out. So
Grealish pulled out.
Foden pulled out.
It was madness. Color Grealish. He has not been playing.
What has he played?
He's been injured. He has not played for Man City because of injury. You now called him up to come and do what? Man City are struggling with injuries already.
They just need players. But I know that clubs are not ready to even release most of those players because look at the way the season is going. It's very crucial to them that even any day of rest is so good for any player at this point because the more you can stay well and refreshed, you have this extra energy to go further in the season because it's telling. We have seen Saka come from injury. Going back to the national team, he will still want to carry England again. How he does it again from the right wing. So
I even read a report to Italian media. They actually told Ademola Lookman to play carefully. They instructed him, please help us manage yourself there because they know how important he is to them at the moment.
And they cannot tell him not to go.
They can't tell him not to go. They can't tell him not to.
He's up for winning that African Men's Footballer of the Year.
But to be fair, I don't think he should necessarily play that game. Or he should not play. He should not start one of the games. Maybe the second.
I think if we win the first game, he doesn't need to start the second one. He can just come in for a cameo.
That is where it comes in. You know how Nigerians can be. Imagine if another don't win one, they'll start telling the coach.
No, the job is done now to qualify.
Okay, if we win the first match, then we should be able to bench.
If I was the coach, if we win the first match, I will test others. I will bench Wabali. Start Okoye, start a whole lot of other players, just to give them.
Because we're already talking about the fact that the coach has not really had time to, test out ideas and all. He's been thrown into the fire. Every game is a must-win. But now, if you've qualified, get an opportunity to even try something else with Boniface and see how it works, which system works, and all of that. So I think Lookman should not play the second match. He should not even play at all.
He needs to be fit because it's so good to see a player that's consistent, and injury-free. Because we know what happens if a player gets injured. There is this gap that comes before you.
It happened to Mbappe this season. He was actually cooking before that injury against Alaves.
Yes, because he started quite well for Madrid,
and then now it's just.
But I think the biggest winners would be a lot of the Premier League clubs for this international window because teams like Arsenal, Man City, it's coming at the point where they know that they need these players to just have that rest and rethink. So it would help us going into after the international window how to predict games. But now it's making it very dicey to predict games this international window. Because you cannot just go all out and say this player, this team will win.
That is why you should go for San Marino and Liechtenstein.
The one that
those ones they used to rest players.
Before I went to them, they had no one since 2004. 80 plus games, no win. The day I chose them,
They won.
Yeah,
they won.
They broke history.
Foresight.
I'm not doing
You should have
that.
seen it coming.
I'm not doing that again. But anyways, so people always complain about lists and all of that. But would you be, putting your money on Portugal? They continue to pick a certain top goal scorer in football history.
And he scores during this kind of games. So.
Yeah, he does. And there is a statement that he made that says like he is aiming for 1,000 goals, but if he doesn't make it, no issues because he's already the top scorer in football history. Do you think Ronaldo can get to 1,000 goals?
I don't think he would. I don't see the likelihood of that because it's
Why
not
not?
like
You can farm goals against Luxembourg and Kona.
no matter because you look at what's the duration that he's looking at.
Because the way I see it, I think he wants to go to 2026. He wants to play the World Cup. And there will be loads of friendlies before
Ronaldo
then.
tweeted the other day.
Yeah.
When was it? He said that, I just won an award with my country. And I said, there are many more to do. Many more achievements. You think that guy is going away? All those ones I say he doesn't care about, it's a lie. He's not retiring until he gets 1,000 goals. He's not retiring.
He's how many goals away?
Probably like 90 or 90 something.
It's 920 or so.
Yeah, we'll just check that out.
It's close.
I think
he just needs 2 years.
I think he might do it if
I don't think he would.
If there are no injuries. I mean,
Ronaldo.
I think he can.
He's not retiring until he does it. Trust me.
I think he probably
can. You have to
can
consider
do
all
it.
factors: your club, the country, and how important games would be. So it shows that there's no way he will play all the games. If you look at
I assure you, as far as Ronaldo is available, they will always
He has 907.
907. So he has 93 more to go.
He will get it. He's not retiring till he gets it.
Genuinely, he can get it between now and...
what if he calls it quits internationally?
It's not calling it quits. That's part of what is added to the goals now.
He can't call it anything quits.
When he plays San Marino and scores 5, it will help now. Right now, it's about padding the stats. As many goals as you can get anywhere. Training.
Well, the funny thing about whether he gets to that 1,000 or not, it's be very difficult for any player to break that. Like, if we have stayed here and we have calculated.
See how difficult it is for even him to do it.
For a player to get even to that 900,
let him
just know that he will keep.
I know someone that's going to do it.
Kaya what?
What did you say?
My son.
Kaya what?
I know that. Can you say I never pay attention? My son.
The young man.
Yes.
Mario Jr.
Wait, but Mbappe is at how many goals? I'm trying to see something.
Around 400, but this Madrid, they've scattered everything.
Mbappe won't be able to read that.
So he needs to double
his goal tally.
He needs to double his goal tally, and meanwhile his age is declining.
He's not getting any younger.
I think that was the act for Ronaldo. The fact that even after 30.
And he hit the highest peak
even after 30, he still scored more than many strikers were scoring while at their peak. I think that was the act for him. If any player can do that, someone can get to him.
It will take years. Someone definitely, one thing we've seen in football that history or records will surely be broken. But the problem is how many years will it take? Because if you look at Haaland, normally you think Haaland should be able to do that. But then you look at his national team.
I mean, Norway scores for them.
Yes, but I'm saying how many
but
games
he doesn't play as many games
for all these major tournaments. So you
that reduces the opportunities.
To, add to the goal tally. So what are the strategies we'll be looking at now that a lot of people are pulling up? Are we going for corners? Are we going for handicaps?
Handicaps, man. The answer is simply handicaps. Even African games, I was seeing some. They're giving. I know Morocco. I think they are playing Gabon in one of their games, right? And the truth is that I know, yes, Morocco will likely win, but Gabon are not that bad of a side that they might not be able to score one or cause trouble or even maybe cause a draw or something.
When they played before, they scored. No,
yeah, so I think the odds are actually a bit too generous, especially for African football. So it's something to and one thing I'll tell you about African football, for instance, that Nigeria were the clear favorites to beat Benin. Okay, it's not even their own, but imagine we're playing that game in Benin, even though we are the clear favorite. Once an African team is playing at home, just give them that respect.
Yeah.
Because it will always count.
It will always count. The big size too, like we see what Algeria will do, go away, get points. We even see at Senegal, at least if there's anything that's been consistent with that, is Senegal. they don't mind if they're playing at home or away from. At least one nil is enough for them and they move on. But I feel for me, it's more of us looking at banking on teams that we feel would do it. For me, that's what I'll be going with.
Yeah, no,
I'll be more. I won't just. I think I'll go. I won't choose too many games. I'll just stick to what I believe.
Ghana to lose and over 2.5.
I mean, they are playing Angola. They are playing Angola.
Angola will beat.
How did it get to that level?
Ghana.
And there's no party for them too.
Yeah,
Party is not playing.
Angola will beat. Let me just say that now.
They might draw. If they draw, are they out officially?
Yes.
They
have to win
and make
2
sure
matches
other results
and
go
make
their
sure
way.
the other team is not. And the other is playing the whipping boys of the group.
It's almost, I think, for the federation, they're already thinking about the next one, how to start planning ahead of it. It doesn't look like the Ghana that we know.
No, that's the Ghana we know now. People have not won AFCON since 1982 when they were having 7 teams before Color TV.
It's not the one that they will not qualify now.
Ask any Ghanaian you know. Ask them, have you ever celebrated and said, "Oh, we are African champions"?
I'm saying to qualify. I need to know that
even
to qualify. They'll
qualify.
just appear. There's always this appearance that they have for it. We are here to.
They're always there to clap for
We are here to
others.
pack the tears.
This time around, though, I don't know. This November window is still looking very pointless to me. I even just checked all
Keep
the.
asking yourself why.
Yeah, I checked all the schedules now. I did not really see any I think there are just 2 standout games: Belgium, Italy, and Italy, France. And even though
France are without Mbappe.
I can tell you how those two. I can tell you how those 2 games will end.
Corners.
I can tell you how those Belgium, Italy. Either Italy win or over 2.5 goals. I don't know what Belgium are going to do in that game. I don't know what
I'll
they
go
are.
with
Corners.
Take
Corners
it there, Italy to win. Just take it from me, Italy to win that game. Yes. What was Belgium?
I don't trust Italy that much.
Okay, now no worry. But you trust Belgium.
I think the 2 teams, I don't even trust them. It's one that is a game that can even end in a full-time draw. The way
Belgium are not good.
yes, I feel these 2 teams. It could be a 1-1 draw.
Then France, Italy. It depends on the setup. Honestly, for France, I don't know the setup they are
I'm
going
sticking with France.
Yeah.
because with no
Italy,
Mbappe.
Baje.
I'll stick with
I'm sticking with Italy all
I'll
day.
stick with
I'm
France.
sticking with Italy all day,
Even
especially
with
without Mbappe. I don't know. Is Dembele available?
No, he's injured.
He's injured as well. Exactly. So
no X factor like that.
no, they have
Kante
Kolo
is
now.
there.
They have
Kante
Kolo
will
now.
cover
Kolo bought last time.
They have Kolo
He
now.
scored 2 goals last time also.
Kolomwani can do something for them. But yeah, this international, honestly, for me, is handicaps, corner kicks, cards market.
Yes.
Cards market.
It sells
Those are the things I'm going to do.
Especially in that game between Belgium, Italy.
No, I won't do cards for that game.
Cards
okay?
will happen there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you are doing cards, it will be over cards.
Yeah. You don't like doing overs. You don't like
There
doing
are some
overs.
games I know that I can do overs, but not that kind of Belgium, Italy. If you go fight now,
Zini likes overs.
And
if we go fight,
She's always doing 2.5
But
cards.
there's none
The
that
days
has
we
not
had to
hit
do
that.
under.
first half, 6 yellow cards. I saw that.
Just be doing your overs like that.
6 yellow cards first half. But yeah, I think
it's really
this window is particularly dull. But I'm just happy that it gives, at least Odegaard said he wants to rest. Saka is resting. All my boys are resting. By the time we
All
come
my
back,
Valencia players are resting.
by the time we come back,
Not like they used to
it's
call
going,
them
it's
up
going to
anyway.
be scary for it's going to be scary
Thank
for
you
the
for
Premier
saying that
League.
because I wanted to ask you who did they call up.
It's going to be
All
scary
my
for
boys are
Premier League.
resting.
Straight up.
My Mbappe is resting, so we'll be fine. We'll come good.
And once
Fine.
again, Vini has scored 2 hat-tricks now this season.
But not
He will now go to Brazil. I don't want to hear that
Back first,
it's because
yes,
the lights are blue.
The wind is
blowing the ball
faster.
too much.
Don't say that shit.
Reproduce
again.
that form. That's all everybody's asking.
Simple.
Don't forget the force of gravity. Understand? So
Okay.
we would always see Vini is Vini, but he's going to find a way
Okay.
to pop up in the Brazilian national team. No, just trust my guy. Trust him.
All right.
Think I will.
We'll trust him. We'll see. So we look forward to Ghana getting humiliated this international break. And of course, Nigeria smashing everything before it. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember that we post daily 5 votes on our socials, so you can always go there to check and see our tips for, the internationals. And let us know also what games are you looking forward to, and what do you think about the players missing games and how that's going to affect the outcome of games. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.